massage with a little bit of head movement. We want to work on the muzzle, and the nose, and the snout, and come up from the nose and the snout, and then some circular motions on the head, on the cranium. Kind of helps to just relax them, get them started working with you. Then over to the ears. It's good to really work those ears. Go inside and rub up all on the muscles of the ear flap. Down. Reach back over the masseter muscle here where it works the jaw is very good to work with. Light circular motion. Massage that out because it gets a lot of movement during the day between barking and eating. And back into the neck. And work all the muscles of the neck. Doing it with a skin rolling movement, which helps to loosen up the fascia, help blood move into the muscles in that area. Circular friction is good. It helps work those muscles are really strong inside the neck. And then we work back to the shoulders. Give those shoulders a nice skin rolling. Open them up. A little closed C, open C on the muscle itself. All the way up and down. Work effleurage in between on a massage because you're working the toxins out into the circulatory system. And then working the back, down the withers. On both sides there's muscles on each side of the cervical vertebra that need to be massaged. A lot of muscles originate at the top of the cervical vertebra and go down into the limbs, the stomach area with the pectorals, and back into the hip. So those are good to get loosened up with some circular friction or some knuckle movements, followed by effleurage so we can keep the toxins moving through. In the middle of the back. Again, down the cervical vertebra spine on each side. And then as you get down into the hip, you want to again do skin rolling on the hip. Nice movements. Some closed C, open C. And then working the gluteus maximus muscle. Back in the back, the quadriceps, which are underneath the leg. As she lifts her leg up, she likes that. She says, that feels good. Now she has hip dysplasia, so the muscles are going to feel a little more weak in her back end than, say, the front end. So we just kind of lightly move them. We don't want to do a lot of overt pressure so we don't produce any pain, but she doesn't have any pain. She's working really, really well. She has regular massages, so she stays pretty good with how her skin feels and how her muscles feel. Massage is good to reduce lactic acid buildup, which can lead to trigger points and stress points and in the future arthritis. Then down the limbs, the nice part about the limbs is you can do a chucking movement, which helps to move the blood flow up and down the muscle of the leg, the tendons and ligaments, just rub those down into the foot itself, over all of the phalanges, over the toes and the digits, and then back up. And again, followed by effleurage in the area that you're working on. And then just repeat and repeat. On a dog this size, it's a good idea to do a 20-minute on each side of the body. And on a German Shepherd, the focus areas for them would be the neck, the shoulders, and the hips for their ongoing routines, and the area of the back. She's good. She likes her massage. Go back up. And I'm going to work the neck again. And the chest. You want to work the side of the neck. You don't want to work as much directly in front of it because you don't want to squeeze the trachea. I also like to run down between the ribs because there are little muscles underneath the rib cage, but just a light little movement just to kind of stimulate those muscles in there. And on the tummy, just a light movement to help aid in digestion. And back up with more effleurage. A nice finishing stroke is stroking. Just nice stroking. And that's a full side massage. And I'm going to target and work for the next 5 minutes on more of her areas that can be trouble spots for Germans. A little more movement on the neck. Good on girl. That feels good. Now her withers. And those nice shoulders. And again, going underneath the leg and working the muscles of the arms. As you can see, she relaxes into it. And then I also like to work a little bit on the tail. There is a vertebra inside the tail, and it's nice to work that little muscle right along that tail. After all, they do a lot of movements with their tails. Nice to have it stretch up a little bit when we do it. And a nice side stretch as well. That's my girl. The other nice move to do when you're doing dogs is to do the compression on their joints. So this would be on the elbow, just holding it together for a count of 10. That helps the synovial fluids move through the joint, the elbow joint, and then the ankle joint, the carpus, and then back to her back end, where you get the knee joint. Not twisting in any position, just really pressing on it. And then the hock or the ankle joint. And those are nice for getting some synovial fluid moving into those joints. And sometimes I'll do compression kind of all over a little bit, just a light touch. Another movement that's kind of relaxing is what they call tapping. So if a dog is kind of stressed, you can try a little tapping technique. Slow and regular. Fast would make the dog excited. Slow helps to sedate the nerves and cause relaxation. And another nice relaxation technique is just a fine vibration on the neck and on the hips. She always relaxes really well. And lots of effleurage. Just moving those toxins. So when your dog's finished with their massage, they should like to drink water, the same as we should drink water when we have a massage, and they might even have to go to the bathroom. Because you're releasing everything out, and it's going to go out that system. How'd you like that, Miss Ostara? I think she's asleep.